I, Rajeev Ranjan, on behalf of the Yoddha Defence Academy, the premier defence academy of Jharkhand, initiates you into the current events that are molding global perspectives today. I suppose you take cognizance of the fact that these events are seminal in the creation of a new world system and how we have actually to take note of these very important and serious developments globally. First news bite, that is Jerome Powell, who is the chairman of the Federal Reserve of the United States of America. And the Federal Reserve is the premier regulating financial authority of the USA, analogous to the Reserve Bank of India for India. So Jerome Powell says that the world is heading towards an economic recession and even inflationary and stagflationary forces will be very persistent in the near future. So if we do not take a very serious measure to counteract these recessionary tendencies, the world economy or the global economy is heading for a slowdown. And important news, the United States of America is very angry. The United States of America is very angry with Pakistan because Pakistan has undertaken ballistic missiles test. The USA says that it will impose more sanctions on Pakistan, and this portends a very sad situation for Pakistan, which is already on the brink of an economic morass. Pakistan is finding very difficult to get finances. It is defaulting on its loans to the multilateral agencies like the IMF, the World Bank, etc. And if the US persists in its stance, Pakistan may head for a grave internal chaos, anarchy and financial disaster. As to what is happening on the war front in Ukraine and Russia, Putin, who has had a very good chemistry with Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is the incumbent president of the United States of America. So Putin says that he is ready to talk with Donald Trump to end the Ukraine war, and this is a very happy promise for the war-stricken people of Ukraine, Russia, and it is having global impacts. So this is a very welcome situation. I suppose Putin has his way. Now, of warning against subsidies, the Reserve Bank of India in its report recently has come up with the fact that the states are indulging in a lot of fiscal laxity. The fiscal deficit of the states are rising greatly, and if nothing ameliorative is done, the subsidies and the freebies which various state governments are indulging in can lead to a financial disaster for the states. Recently our Prime Minister has paid a visit. Today he is back in India to the Kuwait, and he is the first Prime Minister of India in a span of 43 years to visit Kuwait. Kuwait very honorably honored Narendra Modi. It was a euphoric welcome, and he was decorated with the highest state honor of Kuwait. And that is US global geological scientists. They have unearthed vast reserves of hydrogen in the USA, especially in the Alaska-Canada region, and these vast reserves of hydrogen, they will be a very big substitution for crude, petrocrude and carbonaceous fuels, and this is a very welcome development for reduction in the emission of greenhouse gases which are of a carbonaceous nature. So this hydrogen. Now India's defense arsenal. Of this agreement, 7,629 crore deal has been signed by the Ministry of Defence with the Larsen and Toubro for the K9 Vajra-T systems. और ये ट्रैक गन्स हैं और इससे भारतीय सेना की कॉम्बैटिव पावर और वॉर पावर बहुत तेज बढ़ जाएगी एंड ऑल्सो इट इज अ बिग boost to India's quest to manufacture its defense equipments and weapons indigenously. ठीक है? And Pakistan, the ever terrorist-prone state, तहरीक-ए-तालिबान पाकिस्तान, इसने अभी परसों दिन वजीरिस्तान जो कि खैबर पख्तूनवा प्रोविंस में है उसमें ब्लास्ट करके 16 पाकिस्तानी सोल्जर्स को मार दिया. And this is again a very, very ominous development for people in Pakistan. This we end our news bites for the day. I suppose you have enjoyed it. Please subscribe our channel and be with us in the Yoddha Defence Academy. Thank you.